Hey everybody, it's Tracy again. I just thought I'd share with you another one of those great mini albums by Kathy Orta, the envelope and card mini album. And this is my second one that I made, and I made it for a friend who's really been there for me just listening or giving advice or however. And she doesn't know she's getting it, so I hope she really likes it. I had to be sneaky and ask her what her favorite colors were without her really knowing that I was doing something for her. And I still have to wait like a week or two before I can even mail it out to her. So I'm going to go ahead and share it with you. And again, this is an idea by Kathy Orta from Paper Phenomenon, and it's her envelope and card mini album. So here we go. The paper, the paper I used was the lemon flower die cuts with a view stack, and I had one other sheet in here. I don't know what it was. A friend had given it to me because I didn't want to use any of the black papers or cardstock in the lemon flower stack. I thought it took away from the yellows and greens. So, and I stuck with the duct tape binding like Kathy had suggested. I really love it. You have to fight with it a bit, but it turns out awesome. This ribbon here, I got at Michael's on clearance for 49 cents, and it kind of goes with it. I'm not sure that you can tell, but it has little yellow flowers on it, so it kind of goes with the stack. So, and I'm just going to do a quick run through on it because I've already done one of these albums. So, and I mean, you can check out Kathy Orta on Paper Phenomenon for the actual measurements and all that awesomeness. So, this is the one paper I was telling you I don't know where it came from. My friend just gave it to me for the album. So, and I still have a few problems with this, trying to get this to lay flat when you get so far back into it. I think it's just operator error. These tags here I got at Office Depot in their dollar clearance bin. I don't know if it was clearance, but they were dollar bins, and they had like a string on there, but I took that off, and I got this ribbon at Walmart. It's the Tinkerbell ribbon at 75 cents on clearance, so I thought that was perfect for it. And then this is actually a little notepad that they have at the Michael's $1.50 bins. They're magnetic notepads, and I just thought they would be perfect for scrapbooking, but it was a little thin, so I just stuck it on some white cardstock, and then I used a notebook border punch on there. Sorry, allergies today. And some of them are just blank on the back side, others have some notebook journaling spots or just whatever. Ooh. Just took some notebook paper on there and put that on there and inked it. So if you see a string hanging out over on this side of the video, it's my camera cord. Sorry about that. And I'm just really hoping that she likes this. This one was a lot easier to do once you get the hang of it. Lots of journaling or picture spots. And then, of course, I screwed up, and some of my patterns are the same pattern or right next to each other because I'm very bad about figuring that out. But I really love how this turned out. That was another. This one here was also on clearance at Walmart for 75 cents. Did some pinks and blues too, but not my colors. Another one of those dollar tags from Office Depot. And then this one I just, took the notebook paper and put it on white cardstock. And I just stapled some little ribbons on there. I'm sure you could put some more embellishments on there, but I haven't attempted it yet just because it's kind of lays flat type of album. And then more of that $1.50 paper from Michael's. This is my second take on this video because, well, my first one was horrible. And I only have so many minutes on my camera here. So, oops, getting out of frame there. You could probably use the black paper in the lemon flower stack, but I just thought it was too much for the album. For the yellows and greens. Another one of those awesome little tags. That's where I have my issues. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. tried not to make these tags as big as my last album because I noticed once it was put together it kind of just, the tags wanted to fall out a lot, and that's probably not a good thing. There is actually pattern there, kind of hard to tell with my wonderful lighting in my room. So, I mean, it's a pretty simple album to make. You definitely need to check out Kathy Orta, Paper Phenomenon. I've mentioned her name a couple thousand times now. And see, this is where we have operator errors. Another one of those $1.50 tags. And put those over here. And then look, the same pattern again. Way to go, Trace. I think she'll like it either way, and she can change the tags around if she wants to. So another one of those $1.50 papers from Michaels. And oops. So there's my album, and I'm going to be doing another one here in a couple weeks, and I'm going to use the Black Currant Stack by Die Cuts with a View. I think I might just give that one to my daughter. I just really like doing these albums, and so I hope she likes it. Thanks for watching.